Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today you are joining me on a very hot and sunny Saturday in East Grinstead. This is the first race of a three-part series, the Mid Sussex Marathon Weekend. This consists of the 10 mile in East Grinstead, 10 mile in Haywards Heath and a 10 kilometre in Burgess Hill. As you can see, I have started off pretty quick. I think we'll find that will come back to bite me later in the video. I think I was just a bit keen, I was a bit excited to get going. And early on you can see there is a kissing gate, as they're called. Funnily enough, no one wants to kiss me. Probably too sweaty by that point already. Quite a few barricades like this. Ooh, 360, look at that, lovely. There's quite a few barricades like that on the course, a few styles, a few low-hanging branches, but nothing you wouldn't expect from the countryside. And now there's quite a hefty downhill section here. As you can see, minus 21 slope, and also quite uneven underfoot. As you can see, we're making our way down, getting to one of the more scenic parts of the race today. As you can see, coming out from under the trees, the glory of the Haywards Reservoir coming into view. Beautiful skies, beautiful sunshine. Not ideal for racing though. As you can see, the slope is still a downhill. Pace quite high. Oh, and another style. Surprise, surprise. Now we're going to follow Mr. Orange into the very narrow tunnel of foliage. As you can see, the pace has slowed up a little bit, which is good, but the heart rate is through the roof. You will see a contrast now between the three different races in this mini-series. East Grinstead, as you can see, was a lot more foresty based, and the weather was also different on all 3 days, so please stay tuned to see those. So now we've had a bit of time running through the forest in the shade, catching my breath, heart rate's come down again, settled into a nice pace, coming around the corner to yet another kissing gate.
Step up.
Yet again was too sweaty for a kiss apparently, and coming out onto a slightly sloping field with some cows.
Cows.
As you see, I'm very excited to see them. And at this point I think, sod it, I'm going to make a manoeuvre, speeding up, heart rate climbing slightly.
Nearly quarter of the way, third of the way even.
Some great maths there. Oh, by this point I've realised I've pushed too early. My heart rate's high, I am knackered. And because of that I feel I did make a bit of a mess of the water station.
Please. Thank you.
It's easy enough to grab it, but because I was so out of breath, I couldn't really drink it whilst running, so I just had to stop, catch my breath, have a drink, and crack on. The sun has shaded over a little bit here, offering me a great bit of respite. And on to the next 11 kilometres. Nice little back lane here. Shame it's a slope again, shock. There seemed to be a lot of hills in this race. It did a loop round at the halfway point, so it didn't actually double back the whole way, so it didn't actually get to enjoy the slope on the way back. Oh, I'm attempting to make a manoeuvre here, trying to pass the person on the right. It's a very slow and steady overtake though. And now we come to probably the only sort of built up area of the race. It's a slight sort of couple of kilometres out through actual East Grinstead itself. As you can see, it's a little bit flatter for now. Making the most of that. Quite a fast pace still, which is surprising seeing as how tired I felt at this point. I haven't actually stated yet, but over the course of the 3 races, I wanted to hit a total of less than 4 hours. So hoping for this race to get at least an hour and a half, which at the pace you've been seeing so far is entirely possible. We're now coming up to the halfway mark along the old railroad. That's now turned into like a nice little communal path all the way from East Grinstead down to Hartfield, I think. And also, as you can see, being a shared area, there's plenty of dog walkers about us too. Now we've doubled back, and we're now peeling off. You can see people running the other way. Still nice and shady, so enjoying that at the moment. I think it climbed to about 23 degrees on this day. It's almost like the middle of summer when we started the race, because you can probably see it on the video, but there was a huge cloud of dust that kicked up behind us. It was like a stampede of wildebeest. And now we're coming up to the top of that slope.
Oh, downhill finally.
What a surprise, I finally found some downhill on this course. Making the most of it, -6 slope. Pace has picked up again.
Look at those views. Love it.
As you can see, I'm enjoying myself at this moment. Beautiful views, nice slope, good pace. This will be short-lived though. Now this is where everything goes wrong. The wheels start falling off.
So hot. Oh, Jesus wept.
As you can hear, it's ridiculously hot at this part of the race. The ground is quite humid, so there's like a nice heat coming from the ground, and it's also a slope, a very long field slope.
I thought it was the beginning of May, not middle of July.
As you can see, that slope is now getting more steep, and that time is slowly dropping. So 10 kilometres in, that slope is still there, the pace has dropped right off. But luckily, the water station is just over the crest of the hill, and that's what's driving me on. As the slope's increased to 7% now. So, water break done.
Mirrors. Mirrors.
Yep, he's gone delirious.
So many moves.
Always love to see cows, especially on a run. That slope is now getting to enjoy a rare bit of downhill slope. Oh, watch the branch.
Branch.
Yep, that's what I said. Plenty of those on this course. Bit more of an obstacle course than an actual 10-mile race, I find. You can see the contrast in speed now compared to the beginning of the race. The tiredness is kicking in, and yes, all those lovely hills, like this one. This is where I was broken. I had to walk at this point. My legs were burning, I was tired, and I actually thought I was close to the finish, and I was, which completely demoralised me. So I just had to take a minute, slow right down, catch my breath, and then push for the end. And he's off again. Finally coming out onto the start area. As you can see, the finish line is in sight. But unfortunately, I have to run all the way round the field before I can get there. The sun has also come out at this point, just to give us one last blast of heat before we finish. Loving the motivation from the marshals there. Now rounding the corner of the S-bend. Oh, you hear my partner shouting me out there. Oh, and a shout out from the announcer too.
Andrew Moore is crossing the line, number 535.
As you can see, that finish line is directly ahead.
Nope, wrong way.
Oh, and I need to go the wrong way. Excellent. But no, I've got to do another loop round before I can cross that line.
539.
I'm digging deep here, that speed's picked up.
Louise Phillips, congratulations.
Yeah.
Nearly there. And then right at the end, two people with clearly a bit more energy left than I do at this point, to having that final kick to the finish line. Yep, there's the second one. At this point, I'm just physically dragging myself towards the finish line here. Oh, there we go. You can hear my partner shouting me out again. Final push. And across the line.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm very slow.
Thomas Carter.
So there we go, the first of the 3 parts of the series. There's the Strava map just showing you the route and the official chip time of 1:31:46 and a final position of 89 out of 259 runners today, which leaves you with a 2 hours and 28 left for the last 2 races. Catch you in the next one.